can't believe I got to climb to the top of the Sydney Opera House for one of the most amazing experiences of my life. Wow.
There we go.
This is amazing. So the Opera House is 50 years old this year. And like anyone approaching 50, it's time for a bit of maintenance. After over 5 years of badgering and begging, the Opera House folks finally caved in, giving me a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to actually climb to the very top of the sails to watch the maintenance team at work. We had the perfect morning. It's very early on a Sydney summer morning, and I'm about to do something I've always wanted to do, and that is climb the Sydney Opera House sails. Come along. Dean, who is the building operations manager, makes sure we are properly strapped in for our climb up to 68 metres above sea level. He explained how we would climb way above the concert hall to the very top of the A2 sail. And so off we went, leaving from the northern foyer just as the sun was coming up. We climbed the original brush box timber spiral staircases, in total 367 steps. No wonder they made me undergo a rigorous fitness check before doing this.
This is the main catwalk. So this basically divides the centre of the concert hall space. So we'll make our way along here. We'll go up another series of stairs, and then we'll be in the crown area. And then we'll make our way through the plant room and then head into the spine of the building.
Then things start to get really interesting.
There's the guts of the building up high. It's like seeing under the sewing of a beautiful fabric.
Right before the very top were all these signatures on the concrete of all the lucky people who've had this unique experience. And then came the moment I'd been waiting for, reaching the top of the best-known building in Australia.
Excellent. Just before you stand up, just make sure you feel comfortable.
Wow.
Yeah, you feel good. Yeah. I'm going to get you to
Going
stand.
backwards?
No, come towards me. So stand up towards me. Yeah, perfect.
Wow. Wow, look at that view. Look at that view. I was an 8-year-old girl out on a boat on the harbour the day the building opened in 1973. And here I am, 50 years later, standing on top of it. Having written so many stories about it as a Sydney Morning Herald journalist for nearly 40 years, it feels surreal. So here we are on the top of the Sydney Opera House. Wow. What an amazing view. I've spent 10 years of my life writing a book about this building, and I've never been up here, and it is quite incredible. Mind-blowing. Look, you can see out to Homebush Olympic Park. This is amazing. What a view. After all this excitement, it was time to get to the business of why we were actually here. To test the tiles using what's called a boroscope to drill into the space between the tiles to check the state of the concrete underneath. This happens every 5 years. I couldn't believe these guys were actually abseiling down the side of the sails. What a job!
I just can't believe it. How amazing!
The process of boroscoping involves drilling into the grout area between the tiles and sticking a long cord with a camera attached. Underneath, it looks just like Minecraft. Interestingly, it's video game technology that has enabled Arabs, the building's engineers who still maintain it, to do this. After a hard day on the tiles, an average work day for the maintenance team, they abseil down the building way faster than it takes for us to climb back down. Best job in Sydney?
Best job in Sydney for sure. Hands down.
Probably the world, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
When I reach the ground, I'm still floating on air. What an experience. I'll never forget it.